Hi there, this is Sonera from ItsyBitsy and I'm here to demonstrate ItsyBitsy's new range of dyes, specifically this one, the Swirly Rose dye. It's great for making roses and it's super easy to do, so let's get to it. I use a big shot machine for my die cutting work, and the cool thing about ItsyBitsy dyes is that you can use it with the multi-purpose platform with both the tabs closed. So use your multi-purpose platform, your cutting plate 1, your die with the cut side up, and I'm gonna use a piece of pink pearl cardstock to make my rose. And then of course the final cutting plate on top of that. So let's send it through the big shot, which is always great fun to do, turning that lever. Right, here is the die cut image. It's a really crisp, neat cut. I'm just gonna peel the die cut out of the die, and you gotta be a bit gentle with this because it's quite intricate. And essentially, when you take it off, it is a spiral, sort of a spiral with decreasing circumference, and of course, scallops all around. Okay, now with this as a starting point, you can create really pretty roses, very similar to those mulberry roses that I keep seeing everywhere. And to do that, you've got to start from the outside and just start rolling it in. Keep rolling and rolling. You don't have to follow any particular, style, just random rolling. If some of it gets looser than the other, that's fine. If parts of it start, and disentangling themselves, then pop them back in and just keep rolling. That's pretty much it. I'm getting to the end pretty soon. I find constantly that the middle portion keeps trying to come out, so I'm just keeping my finger on top, making sure to stuff it back in. And now I'm left with just a piece at the end, to which I'm going to glue my glue gun, but you can use any fast drying adhesive. Put a spot there and then stick it in place. And that's the rose. I'm going to give it about 10 seconds to adhere itself and stay in place. The glue gun totally rocks because it's instantaneous. And that's it, that's the rose. That's how it looks when it's just been rolled up. Now to add a little more dimension and a little more realisticity to it, if that's a word, I use a tool to curl the petals. For me particularly, I use my piercing tool, but you can use anything. You can use like an embossing tool or anything which is long and thin, and then just use the tip of your finger and the tool to curl each petal outwards, just the edge. Now there are hundreds of petals, so I'm going to put this in high speed. But basically you get the drift. Just keep curling and curling as much as you can. And remember, individual petals, not groups of petals together. And when it's done, look at that. It's really intricate. It's so pretty. Here's a close-up. I'm going to show you from all angles. Not my best work, but I'm still really pleased with how it turned out. And here's a card where you can use these roses as an embellishment, just to give you an idea. I think it's really pretty. And this is the final card. Here's a close-up of the roses on one side and another close-up on the other side. How easy is that? Perfect.